Hi. For this assignment, I decided to look into further the path goal theory, which is, of course, one of Northhouse's theory that he discusses in his textbook. Just some of the important points that I found about this theory is number one, the theory focuses on how leaders should be motivating their subordinates in order to accomplish the designated goals of the operation. Two, it is by leading in a path goal way, the hope is to enhance the employee's performance and employee satisfaction by focusing on employee motivation. Three, unlike any of the theories that Northhouse discusses in his textbook, path goal emphasizes the relationship between the leader style and the characteristics of the subordinates and the work setting. Four, what seems to be challenging about this particular theory is really that the leader needs to be able to adopt a certain style that best meets the subordinates' motivational needs. So basically, this leader needs to be able to be adaptable to the different ways of, the employees and their characteristics and so on and so forth. So what I utilized I used the survey that Northhouse had in the textbook, and what the survey did was it asked about 20 questions, and basically it focuses on four different styles that make up the path goal theory. One being the directive style, which is about initiating structure. Two, the supportive style, which is being friendly and approachable. Three, it's the participative style, which is about inviting subordinates to participate in decision making. And four, it's the achievement oriented style. This is the one that basically focuses on subordinates being able to perform at the highest level, of course, with the leader being there to motivate them. So I had my colleague complete the survey in the beginning of the week, and his results were actually quite interesting. So his results showed that he was really low in the directive style. Again, that was the initiating the structure. He was high in the supportive, and he scored average on both the participative and the achievement styles. So after I kind of discussed with him what each of these meant, he wasn't quite surprised. He actually had some feedback in terms of why he feels like he scored within those areas. What I found interesting, though, was what he had to say about the achievement oriented style. So, what he was saying in that particular style is that he doesn't feel the need to necessarily motivate our staff because our staff is made up of student workers and not a lot of them want to get even into higher education. So he feels like he doesn't need to give them that motivation. Um, he doesn't feel the need to give them that motivation to do the job and do the job well. It's almost kind of like he's okay with mediocre, as long as they just do the minimum. So, after explaining to him, a little bit more in depth about this theory and how it's important really to motivate the staff because whether they want to be here or not, it's something that we need to do because at the end of the day, it's about the results. And we always want everybody to do the best that they can. Because not only that, but whatever it is that they learn in the office, they'll be able to take that in the future, whatever, they decide they want in their career. So, over the next few days, I did notice not so much improvement on the directive. Okay, so in terms of initiating structure, he didn't really talk too much about our staff, in terms of that specific way. But I did notice that he was a little bit more motivated in terms of motivating our staff. And the subordinates, they definitely responded very well. It gave them that extra pep for them to do the job and to do the job right. So what I particularly notice about what I've taken away from this particular theory is again, no matter what, you always want to be able to be there for the staff and you want to be able to give them that extra push that they need to get the job done. At the end of the day, it reflects you, it reflects the organization, and at the end of the day, it's a win win. Everyone seems to be very happy. So that's what I've taken away from this particular theory. And I will definitely use the suggestions that Northhouse has, told us about. All right, thanks. Bye.